Chair recognizes the gentleman from Illinois.
Well, thank you, and I thank the ranking member for yielding. It's sad that we're here. As a military member, I spent a number of times in Incirlik Air Base in Turkey in '06 or maybe a little before '05, and I think we all as members of this body have probably been there in our travels, and we see some amazing potential for a country that really straddles two continents and plays such an important role in the future. But it's sad to see what's happened. And so I'm reluctantly having to rise today in support of H.R. 4695, the Protect Against Conflict of Turkey Act, also known as the PAC Act. I co-sponsored this because I'm worried about the direction of President Erdogan and the direction he's taking the Republic of Turkey. The leader of a country with so much to offer the world should not be cozying up to the likes of Vladimir Putin and Bashar al-Assad. Vladimir Putin, who oversees a failing nation, quite honestly, and is not the future. And yet that's exactly what Erdogan's doing when he decided to invade Syria. Far too many men, women, and children have died at the hands of Assad, Putin, and Khamenei. And it's unthinkable that a leader of a NATO nation will be joining this list of murderous thugs. But given the latest developments in Syria, many of our Kurdish partners will likely die because of Erdogan's offensive. These are the same Kurdish fighters who, while we lost less than 20 soldiers in the fight against ISIS from combat, lost over 10,000 of their own men and women. These are the same Kurdish fighters who spent the past 5 years hunting ISIS leader Abu al-Baghdadi alongside our men and women in uniform, and we saw that come to fruition in a great way this weekend. Without their constant pressure on the ISIS networks, our operators may have never had the chance to bring him to justice, not to mention the fact that Turkey inevitably threatened to attack our troops in northern Syria. And that's why I'm proud to co-sponsor this by applying targeted sanctions against those directly responsible for the operations. We're sending a message to the Erdogan government that the U.S. will hold them liable for their actions. If he does not want to act like a NATO nation, then his government will feel the repercussions of such decisions. I really want to thank Chairman Engel and Ranking Member McCall for their steadfast leadership at the Foreign Affairs Committee, and I commend them for their ability to work in a bipartisan manner to advance measures in America's interest. With that, I yield back.
The gentleman from Illinois yields back.